This is the year that I want to get my first supercar. So instead of me just going and buying one and just going off of a test drive and spending a lot of money, I instead want to test drive a lot of different supercars and figure out which one I like the most. I'm super excited about this because I'm going to bring you guys along each car that I get. I'm going to keep them for about 2 days. I'm going to give you guys the ins and outs, and it's going to be really cool because as I get more and more cars, I'm going to be able to compare each and every one. So we're going to start off with the lowest MSRP all the way up to the highest, and the car that I'm about to get right now was actually a car I was thinking about getting last year, so I wanted to start off with this car. All right, so we just arrived here at the place. This is where they have a lot of the cars. One of the specific cars I wanted to start this series off was here. Don't know if I'm gonna get any other cars from here because I have a very specific list of possible cars I might want to purchase. But like I said, guys, this is the first car. It's the lowest MSRP. I'm not starting with something outrageously crazy because at the end of the day, we need to keep adding on, keep going up, and see ultimately what I like. At the end of the day, this could be the car I love and I want to buy, and this could be the car I like the least. So that's the cool thing about this and testing each car out is we're going to figure that out. So we're here. I'm going to show you guys everything, even how much I'm paying for the rental. Right now, they're writing it up. I'm actually going to show you guys exactly how much I pay for these rentals. I'm going to be very transparent in this journey. I think there's not enough people on social media who make money, who do things, who don't show anything. They're not transparent. So I'm going to be very transparent. So the first car I'm going to get, guys, is this Aston Martin Vantage right here. This thing is beautiful. Once again, this was the car I actually wanted to get last year. Didn't end up pulling the trigger, so I thought it was fitting that I start with this car right here. And so first impression with the car, I actually absolutely love it. I love that it's very sporty, but also pretty damn luxury. And the way I feel in the car is amazing. I haven't drove it yet, so we'll see. But yeah, liking the car so far. After driving this thing home, my opinions on this car are a lot higher than I thought they would be. Very, very fun car. I did a few 0 to 60. But yeah, this is what it looks like next to my SVR. Not used to having a car, but guys, I think it's a pretty car. It's definitely a good looking car. So update, we just drove to the gas station. We're going to the gym right now. Guys, this car is crazy actually. So I'm learning how to drive it, and what I'm realizing is I'm not driving it to its full ability whatsoever, even when I think I am. And I do things on accident in this car. It launches a lot quicker, goes a lot quicker. It is the next morning after having the car. I didn't show too much yesterday. Today's gonna be the day I really show a lot about the car. So first thoughts though, guys, driving it home, taking a quick trip to the gym last night. I love this thing, and it's a car that's performing a lot better than I thought it would. It's actually a car that gets a lot more attention than I thought I would. I didn't think this car would be like a showstopper like the Lambo. I thought it was just a car that's, you know, decent performance, pretty car. And when bringing it to the gym last night, because I live in an area where, I go to the gym in an area where there's a lot of shops, there's a lot of food places, kind of like a date night place. And when pulling it up, you know, there was other Lambos, there was other stuff. And when I parked and walked away, literally people were coming up to the car. A few people went up to the car. A few people took a picture of the car before I even walked into the gym. So definitely more of a showstopper than I thought it would be. And when going to the gym, I was messing around with a few things. At times, the 0 to 60 would feel a lot slower than another time, so I'm definitely learning how to drive the car, so I think today I'll figure it out and actually know how to drive this car better. And once I do that, we're gonna do a quick 0 to 60. From looking it up online, most things are saying like around 3.4. But yeah, when I was doing a 0 to 60 the first day, I definitely wasn't hitting a 3.4, so gonna mess around with the car today, gonna figure it out. Because remember guys, I'm used to SUVs. I have an SVR. I've never really had a quick car, so I'm definitely getting used to this car. Gonna mess around with the paddle shifters today, mess around with the settings, and bring you guys in. How many clients do you have now?
7.
And you booked your first client, what'd you say?
A week from today.
How much do you make from your e-commerce business?
25 grand a month.
Dude, you're 16 making 25 grand. We're about to go pick up an energy drink because we're gonna go film some stuff with it. First thoughts, having it for about a full day now where I drove it home, to get my morning coffee, went to church in it because today's Sunday. It's way better than I thought. It's a car that you can actually drive. Like if you want to step on it, you really want to feel some power, you know, from a car. It's there, but it also feels comfy to drive. So far, I think what this one's going to beat a lot of the other cars in is comfortability. Like straight up just more of a daily feel if I wanted it to be, but still get that super sporty side of things. Let's listen to it. Yeah, this car has just far exceeded my expectations. I actually view it in a way higher regard after having it now for a day than I did. I have a lot more respect for it. It's a lot quicker than I thought, way more comfortable than I thought, and just a car I can actually possibly see myself getting, especially since it's my first, you know, quote unquote, really nice car, supercar, whatever you want to call it. I could see this being a good fit at first. So I'm real curious to see what happens once I start getting more cars. One night I was going home from the gym and I was behind this car all the way from the highway, and they literally went past the gate because they thought I was following them. I went into my garage right here, and then I see them come back in because they literally thought I was following them home. I was like, bro, I'm coming home from the gym.
Instead of this, I can go like left-handed. I can go like this.
Okay, so we're going 0 to 60. Like I said, guys, 0 to 60. It's a little underwhelming, but once you get past like 30 miles, it's really good. 3, 2, 1. Two, one. That's 80 and 100. It's pretty quick. Does that feel quick?
It's quick.
Hey, it's quicker than. Okay, Austin, let me know what you think. Is it quicker than you thought it would be?
Way quicker.
Way quicker?
Yeah.
He was with me when I was getting this car. I was like, oh, this car's gonna be all right. It's gonna be this. But guys, I'm telling you, this car can actually drive. After 40 to 50, 60 is where it gets a little squirrely. After that, it's good.
Right.
Do you know why I turn around up there?
Go
The
ahead.
rocks.
Yeah,
Just
go
feel
ahead.
the rocks. I was like, fuck this. All right. 3, 2, and go. It's 0 to 70, really. So thoughts of the car, honestly, you know, after driving it, taking it to the gym, getting a coffee, launching it, driving fast, I would say I give this car... Dude, see when it catches? When it catches, it goes. All right, anyways, sorry. So driving this car, guys, honest opinion so far, because I'm going to get quite a few cars, I would say this car is stacking up a lot higher than I thought it would. Right now, it checks the boxes for comfortability. I feel like it could be more of a daily when I want to take it out more often. It's very fast, very sporty. Based on everything, guys, everything, I'm gonna give this car about, fuck, it's hard to compare when you don't really know yet. Initial thoughts, I'm gonna give it a 9.5, but that could massively change once I get a few cars.